Hi guys, what's up? This is episode something 7 of Turtle Talk, and if you'll take first notice, the border around. That's pretty fancy stuff. I didn't know you could do an XSplit, and I did a thing in the last video. I had it's this photo, but in green, but I had it layered over the front, and now you can see through this, so it's transparent, but the whole black section is not over my face, making me slightly shaded, because I learned a new trick with the photo thing. Like add a media source and then go to the chroma key, and if you select key color as black, then it takes out all the black and it makes it transparent for you. So cool thing to learn in XSplit. So now I have like a weird border. Hopefully it's not a distraction or annoying to anybody, but hey, it's my show. So this is Turtle Talk, where I talk about anything from anime, gaming, daily life, whatever's going on, and so I'm just going to bring you guys a little bit of conversation, and you guys can hopefully go and have some feedback on YouTube that's hopefully constructive and not just degrading like most YouTube comments. There probably will be, so if you do get the rude commenters commenting back and forth, I'm sorry, it's not anything I can do about that. I mean, other than general moderation, I can monitor my own channel and stuff, but people have that that freedom of speech thing going on, where they're free to say whatever they want, and because they feel like you don't know who they really are because of the internet's anonymity, because they have that, they feel like they can say whatever and be as rude as they want, and it shouldn't affect you, even though cyberbullying is, something that annoys a lot of people. Really don't like cyberbullying. It's one of those things that shouldn't exist but does in this generation. It's I think getting to the point where it could be a lot worse. I think you're gonna stop seeing the days of I'm gonna beat you up after school to I've got photos of you and I'm gonna put them up on Facebook of you, doing something dumb, and it's gonna get to the whole world, or 4chan or something. So cyberbullying. That's just a quick tangent on that. Today I kind of wanted to talk about programs and stuff that you use, like Firefox for one. This week came out with an update that automatically happened on my computer, and at first it annoys me that things change and there's no like, hey, this is how. I mean, I think Firefox does a good job of like, check out this little thing, but you always, like, if you use Firefox, every time they update from a different version, you're just like, yeah, okay, you're gonna give me the tour again? I don't need the Windows XP tour every time I make a computer with Windows XP. I'm gonna skip it. So Firefox had a new version that automatically installed for me, and the bugbear for me in this version was that the downloads thing, the little window that pops up and goes, Psh, you downloaded this, you recently downloaded this, and you can just hit clear on that, disappeared. And at first I was just like, whatever, and then I was like, no, what, like, where? And then so it added a little button up, if I can find, up at the top. Really, it's on that side of the screen, that just is a big green arrow, and it looks like another one of your icons, which I use Firefox because I can customize it myself, and not because they've preset it and said this is what you need. I like Firefox because I can go in and design it and get a persona or whatever, and then I can still tweak it and change it my own. And that's why I like Firefox over Chrome, and I've always liked it over Internet Explorer. I actually find it funny that you on TV will see these like Internet Explorer commercials. Like, Internet Explorer does not need to advertise use our product because it comes with Windows. Like, it is on Windows. I don't see a point in having a commercial for something, and like the dubstep music in the commercial. And yeah, I just don't see a reason for that. And so it always makes me like giggle, like when I see this little like commercial pop up, and it's, they're like riding kayaks off of waterfalls, and there's dubstep, and you're like, what is this? It's pretty catchy, but like, what is this? And then it's like Internet Explorer 11, 12, 9, whatever they're on. It comes free. Like you don't have to like sell it to me. You don't have to like make me like decide to purchase it. You would think Firefox would be like, try this because it's more personalizable. Um, I don't think I've seen a Firefox commercial. I mean, I'm sure they're out there. They're just not on my like clearly sponsored through my cable company was obviously Internet Explorer. I think if you have like DirecTV or just regular like we have, I guess it'd be like Time Warner for cable. So if you have that, then you might know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just don't see a reason that. The other thing is like for Firefox for that little download button, okay, to get to the end of the story, I was like, why, like, okay, how do I change this? Why did it change to this? I just want the little download box to pop up, and then it's just like having another window pop up at the bottom, and there's just another little button down in my bar, my start bar. Not a big deal. When I'm done with it, I close it. If I'm downloading a bunch of stuff, I leave it open so I make sure I don't like download like the same photo like 15 times, or name a photo the same thing 15 times, or I know which if I'm numbering like say 50 or 100 photos, I'm downloading them all individually. I'm going like, okay, I'm on number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. You know, it was fine that it was there because it was just a quick. I could click on it. If I didn't need it, I could close it. When you're done, you just hit the little clear button, and it clears all of that history of all the things you just saved, or that you saved over the week or whatever. I have no problem with that. All of a sudden, Firefox goes, "You don't need that." I'm going, I kind of liked it. I don't, you know, I always hate going into Google Chrome and downloading something. There's that little bar across the bottom that's like downloads, and I'm like, and there's no like progress bar. This is getting to the second problem I have with computers, which I will get to in a minute. Trust me. Progress bar, like in Chrome, it's just like you have a download and there's a button, and it starts out, it like goes across green, and then it's just like, yeah, it's downloading in so many kilobytes, and I'm like, is it done? Firefox's thing had a little progress bar that showed you, you know, it's done. And sometimes I think some things, if it's a bigger file, it would just go across and across and across a bunch of times sometimes, but it still told you like it is 700 megabytes, it is, you know, 200 megabytes in, approximate 14 minutes to download, whatever. Okay. Then they just decided Google Chrome doesn't do that. Let's do, you know, what they do and just put it at the bottom. I don't want that. Like, if I wanted that, I would customize Firefox to do that myself. I am a computer guy. I do know how to do stuff, so I'm going to figure it out myself. So I then have to go, which, like, at first it was just like there was nothing. There was complaint posts and stuff on Mozilla Firefox forums, and there was a couple other things that were just like, why would they change this? But there was no answer, no reply how, no nothing. And then finally there was like one thing that was like, go to the about colon or semicolon config and go search for this filter, and I don't remember what it was, or I'd tell you, and then change it from false to true, and your downloads bar will come up. And I was like, that's what I need. Like, why couldn't I find that? Like, it wasn't easily found. There was one little thing, and then it brought back the download bar, and I was like, I don't know why they would change this all of a sudden. I mean, they've had that download bar since, I don't know, Firefox 3 or 4. We're on version Firefox 20 point something. Plus, they've been spitting out, like, new version, new version, new version, new version. I don't want a million new versions. I like what I have to work. I get that you have to do security updates and stuff. If it's, like, Flash Player or something, security updates, or add-on updates that help you have a more secure computer, that's totally fine. If you've figured out how people are hacking into someone's computer or getting someone's information or keyloggers or whatever, and you want to send me those, totally okay with that. It's when you make these, you know, design shape of the box changes, you put the X from the left side to the right side so it looks like Apple, or I probably said that backwards, from the right to the left side. Like, I don't want any of that. I'm sorry. I'm used to things where they are. I don't want you coming and deciding for me. If you want to add the option, leave it so that it stays how it is, and say, hey, there's, you know, I'm not going to watch the tour because I want it the way it is anyways. But, you know, have the information on, like, how to change it for the people that do want it the other way, and then maybe have, like, a flyer or email come out that says, This is like, I mean, specifically for Mozilla, have like a thing that shows like other people's personas, how they've got it set up. Like, let them brag about it. Let them like have a Facebook page that's like, check it out. I did, you know, a Twitter page that says like, this is how user 12345 is doing this. This is how their computer looks. You know, their monitor, their UI setup looks today. You know, they've got the new Firefox thing. Like, promote it, but like that could be like a single job, single guy core, you know, advertising guy's job that wouldn't be that hard, and some guy could do it. He could filter through a bunch of pictures and be like, this one actually is unique, or you know, and that would be like a good promotion for Firefox if they were going to do that. That's I mean, that's as much advice as I can give you on like something you could do Firefox. The other thing, progress bars used to actually like progress like across your screen. I started on the wrong side. Across your screen. This is mirrored for me, so that's why it's hard, right? You know, and it'd tell you you've got this much time. Even though some of them were like 15 minutes and then 14 minutes, 12 minutes, 17 minutes again, and it kind of guesstimated time really badly, and it would. Computers have had that problem for a long time, and it's just something you get used to when you work around computers a lot. You're like, yeah, it says 15 minutes, but it's probably 14 after it actually like recalculates 15 times. You know, you come back 10 minutes later and it's like, 5 minutes left, and you're like, whatever, you know, it'll get done. But you had a progress bar that if you were, say, to go sit at the couch behind and say, I'm going to leave this up on the screen and I'm going to wait. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I can see the progress bar while I go and watch TV. My TV, that way. Really easy. From the couch, can watch TV, can watch the monitor. Both, they're on the same wall. Really easy for me to sit back there, watch a little progress bar go across. I can do that, and it's not a problem. But where I have a problem is when progress bars all of a sudden shifted to this. I don't want a circle spinning on my screen for like 30 minutes. I mean, it doesn't even give you like an estimated time. There's so many things. And I don't know if it was Windows Vista started this trend, or if they jacked it from an Apple product, or what. I know I see the spinny thing on my iPod all the time when it's thinking. It's just, you know, when it's starting. I don't want to see a spinning circle. As much as I don't mind, like the mouse pointer does that little circle thing that it's been doing, I think, since Vista. I think there was a mouse pointer thing that you could get, like a custom one in Windows XP that was other than just the little hourglass flipping over, that it was actually a cool circle, like nebula spinning design that I used for a while, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And so I don't mind that the mouse does that. For some things, but when it's like, if it's going to be like a quick little like, hold on, I'm thinking, which maybe my computer's not that old, it's not that outdated, so don't think that I'm saying like if you got a 20-year-old dinosaur computer. I'm just even newer computers, they just sometimes they have this little circle thing go on for a few minutes and whatever while something's happening. It'd be nice if it gave me a little progress bar when something like Firefox, something like Windows 7, something like Steam just gives you the circle and it's just going around. Like, I'm trying to make clockwise, maybe counterclockwise. It's just going around. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me when it's done. Is it going to do one rotation and it's done? Is it going to do one every minute? Is it going to do 60 a minute? There's no like standard for that, and so you don't like, when you see that, you're just like, I don't know how long this is going to take. Is it going to be 15 seconds? Could be 15 seconds. Is it going to be an hour? Sometimes you're sitting there and you're watching this progress bar. The other thing, progress bars that just mew 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 mew, you know, or you know, mew, mew. It's like the green one that Windows Vista and 7 have, that like it's there, but there's just a thing, whichever way, this way, going across. And it's endless. You have no idea, and sometimes the thing pops up, waiting for this to shut down, waiting for this to happen, and it's just, there's no system like, is it going to go across once? Is it going to go across 15 times? You can't tell from just glancing at it. You can't sit back on the couch and watch it to be done. All of a sudden you're like, oh, it's done. Finally it finished. You know, but to me it's just like, it's a step backwards in progress. Like, we used to have progress bars. Here we have progress circles that don't mean anything. And it's not like a pie chart where you can be like, well, there's one piece missing. there's one piece added, there's one piece something. You can't, like, there's no, I have figured out no reason to some of it. And so that is one of my complaints with any program, anything software-wise that's like going to tell you how long something's going to take. Please, like, just give me a realistic progress bar. Don't just give me a spinny circle that goes blah, 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 forever. Like, let me know. Like, if you have the information of like how long something is taking to download, if you know it's at 200 megabytes of 1,000 or of a gig, let me know that. If you have an estimated time, even if it's something that has to recalculate every 30 seconds, 60 seconds, that's not straining my computer too much. Like, I don't know if it's too hard for you to code it now. There's just no way to guess because you can't. You're like, I don't know how fast your computer is. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's because they don't have trust in the user to have a good enough computer to actually do that, and they don't want people complaining. It said 15 minutes. It's taken 2 hours. Look, if your worst problem is that people are mad that something took longer, I don't know. I don't have a plan for that one. I'm sorry. I had good idea for the share UIs and stuff, but I don't have an idea for that one. But I would like to see an actual progress bar. It's a lot easier if I'm going to go walk away from the computer and just watch the screen from a distance to see an actual bar. So today we've talked about much computer stuff. So anime-wise, let's see what's been going on. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of like Iron Man and stuff, and so I watched. I'm almost done with a show called Iron Man. I want to say it's Extremis something. It's on. Look up Iron Man like cartoons on Netflix and you'll find it. And it's a little Iron Man. I think it's 6 episodes, and it's a different kind of art style than I was expecting, and it's kind of. It doesn't match up with the movie. I don't think. I felt weird watching it because I was like, I really know the movies more than the comics, so I don't know Iron Man wise. Like, I love all the artwork. I love like the metal suit and stuff. Talked about that before. I love mech suit stuff. That's Iron Man is like a go-to hero. If someone's like, who do you like? I'm like, Iron Man. Iron Man's pretty cool. But if I don't know, if you get the time. You want to watch something that's... I think they're like 10-minute episodes after the first episode is like 20-something minutes, and then there's like 10-minute episodes on Netflix for Iron Man and something with E. It's spelled something with E. Dang it, I wish I could remember it. I should have wrote it down. I've been watching that this week, and I've got 2 episodes left, and I think it's worth a watch. I like watching a lot of the Avengers and Iron Man. There's another show I was watching was a newer Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon on Netflix, and I like that one because it gives you like some different backstory, and it's about how Spider-Man goes from amazing to Ultimate Spider-Man, and joining S.H.I.E.L.D., and I didn't finish it. I watched few episodes of I think 26 total. I think there's 26 or 22, 20 something on Netflix, and I was like, it's pretty good. It's worth watching. I think I like the quality. The art's fine. Voices are fine in it. And so if you got time to watch that, watch the I think it's Ultimate Spider-Man or Spider-Man something. Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate. I don't know. It's one that says Ultimate. And it's fairly new. I think that's a 2010, 11, 12 era of Spider-Man cartoons. So pretty good. There's been some other stuff that popped up on Netflix. I was like, I kind of want to watch the like Jackie Chan adventures. I watched Card Captors a while back, and I was just like, why did this show happen? Like, I don't know. Like, Card Captors was one of those weird, and it's 3 seasons of weird, and it's like. It's kind of an Americanized, like, 4 girls anime, I think is what Card Captors meant to be when it came on Cartoon Network. I have a nostalgia problem with it. Like, I liked it because I remember watching it. My sister liked to watch it, so it was like, okay, we can watch this. And I don't remember if it came on Saturday mornings or it came on after school when I was in high school. And I was just like, yeah, whatever, watch that. And it had story and it flowed really well. It had storyline that went together really well, and so I don't think that one's on Netflix. I haven't looked. Maybe it is. But Card Captors was one of those really quick, easy to watch, kind of easy to follow. Storyline flowed together really well. But I feel like it was an Americanized, not American made, but Americanized animes. It's just a little different. I mean, it's girl going to school and then cards with powers, and she has to capture them all. Another Pokemon kind of reference thing. Pokemon was working at the time on TV, so maybe they just thought we can do something like that too. It was pretty good. So I watched that, and I remember watching that around the same time as the Jackie Chan Adventures, and I want to say Zoids, and some of the Transformers digital, like CGI shows were on, like Transformers Beast Wars, I want to say, was one that my sister really liked, which I haven't seen anywhere recently, so I'm sure if I watch it again I'd be like, wow, this quality was just not. But back at the time I was watching Beast Wars with my sister in high school, it was like, this is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to probably look into watching that again. It's one of those pretty cool things. And so I'm kind of on a nostalgia high school freshman sophomore year kick. I'm going to avoid Digimon because I don't need to watch Digimon again. I've seen it. Pokemon was always slightly better. Trying to think what else, like, really, I don't know. The nostalgia stuff has been kind of big lately. They're just, they're like good. I feel like I'm about ready to watch something longer, not Naruto, but maybe Rurouni Kenshin, or I don't know, something that's like 150, 190, 200, 300 episodes. And so I've been watching a lot of little quick 26 episode season things, or 10 episode like OVA style series, and I might watch a Gundam thing, one of the little Gundam, I don't know, F91 or one of those shows that I don't know if I've watched yet. I've it's been a while since I've watched some of them, so I start watching them, I'm like, I don't remember this, and I'm like, oh yeah, got it. Like some of the Char's Counterattack is one that I think I need to watch. I think I was waiting for Double Zeta or something to get English dubbed before I watched that. I don't remember. I know I have Char's Counterattack. I don't know if I've watched it. That's just like one movie, I think. So probably an hour and a half or something length Gundam flick. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of, it's been nostalgia weeks. Not much really been going on. There's been a lot. People are just busy. I've been keeping busy. Haven't had the time. Haven't had a reason to do a lot of stuff, and then just don't have the free time to like record and do stuff. So I'm trying to I want to make a habit or a day to have a schedule to do this. I've thought about Fridays, but Fridays really, it's like a catch-up day because everything, there's stuff on Friday now, so it might not happen. We'll see. But Friday's always been kind of one of those, like, there's less things to do days for me. I don't know, I don't go out and party, I'm not going out and drinking and stuff, so I don't have a problem like, let's go get sloshed, it's Friday. I don't have to go find a party or do anything. I'm a bit older than the little 19-year-olds that want to go get drunk and wasted all the time. So yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna go play some Black Ops. I've got some newer friends that I have made recently that are playing, and so gonna go hang out with some of them. Black Ops 2 on PC, which gotta play the hardcore mode, so you can play with people that are not just, shooting random bullets everywhere and throwing grenades everywhere. uh, the hardcore mode is a lot better than the normal core. So you get people that actually have microphones and talk and communicate, and it's a lot better. So I've been playing that. I'm on a kick for it. I've been playing other games, and then the last couple days played a little bit more Black Ops, and it's good. I like it. So I'm kind of against the crazy DLC schemes, but whatever. Throat's getting dry, so I'm gonna go get some water, and I'm gonna get out of here. I thank you guys for watching. If you guys have time, just talk in the comments on YouTube. Leave some comments about whatever. This episode's been all over the place, so if you want to talk more about anime and whatever, you can message me on Facebook and Twitter. Let me switch to that. Whoops, wrong one. Facebook and Twitter.com/turtle13, just like it is the YouTube.com/turtle13. And I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys would like to talk back and forth on Facebook, Twitter, or the YouTube comments, and I do try and check all the messages. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys. We will see you guys next time. Have a great week.